Hold on, was it?
Alle wieder weg.
He's not here.
Reitra, he took his men to the ship. They're inside now.
How do you know all this?
Well, I heard him talking to them. To you.
Didn't he notice I wasn't responding?
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
If he expected me to wait here, he's sorely mistaken.
Nee, ich würde auch einfach reingehen.
Wow. It's impressive.
The Condor?
Yes.
It looks majestic in the pictures.
In real life, too.
Der ist riesig.
I think I know where a hitcher is.
Am Licht oben.
That we'll lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Sure thing. So many tons of steel.
Indeed. You'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices on the ship. I'm sure you'll find one in the command bridge.
I'll find that radio. No worries. So that's their marvel of military technology. Rachel wastes no time.
Is it attacking already?
For now, he's only released the Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell is he thinking?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
Ah. What does it look like? Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops. The Alliance tried to keep its existence
Unspektakulär.
For a machine of destruction.
Ja, er sieht echt unspektakulär aus.
I'd say. Sort of like a massive, heavily armed spinning top.
Spinning top? Ah, that's unexpected. If only we could get hold of its blueprints.
This is hardly the time, Astrogator.
Yes, another time. There's one more thing, Yasna. This is important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates...
What is it, Astrogator?
Headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying here. If I'm reading the message correctly, they'll be here in a few days. They're looking for the missing Condor. And they have no idea of the danger.
Everything makes sense now.
Ja.
They were coming to rescue their people from the very beginning. Not to gain some imaginary advantage over us.
One doesn't exclude the other, but yes. Turns out it's mostly about the Condor.
Da steht aber Condor mit K.
I'm boarding. I'll talk to you soon, Astrogator.
Stay in touch, Yasna.
Ja, geht zur Brücke. Geht automatisch zu nach mir, das ist schon beängstigend. Das ist ein Transporter. Er hat schon ziemlich viel Zeug dabei, für seine Arbeit wahrscheinlich. Aha. Hier liegen schon ein paar Leichen, toll. Direkt im Eingangsbereich, nicht, willst du auch wegräumen, direkt in den Eingangsbereich legen, passt ja. Ist ja egal, oder? Einfach direkt einfach da reinwerfen. Scheiß drauf. Liegen im Weg, das ist doch egal, ja. Will mich jetzt wundern, was diese Zyklop überhaupt ist. Aber das sehen wir gleich. Von oben. Vielleicht sogar von oben. Ich denke aber schon.
He came after all. In vain. The elevator won't start without a card. I can't give you mine, so...
Hey, are you sure you can't help me somehow?
What are you muttering? I can't hear you clearly.
Rahitra, come on, don't be silly.
Over and out.
Rahitra. Oh.
Arschloch. Ja, du Wichser, du.
I'm sorry,
Haha.
but you won't need this anymore.
Irgendwie war das gerade zu einfach. Ich hätte es nicht erwartet, dass es direkt auf der Seite ist. Ich dachte eher, ich muss einen der Leichen begutachten, aber so war es einfacher. Upper Deck, Main Hall, Lower Deck.
Whether you like it or not, I'm coming to you, Rahitra.
Also ich bin ganz ehrlich, also wenn der jetzt doch mir nicht mehr offiziell helfen will, dann kann er mich am Arsch lecken langsam, ey. Der Spinner, ey. Nehme ich den Konter mit nach Hause.
Okay. Not quite at the bridge yet, but I'm getting closer. Much closer, Rahitra.
Mhm. Inaktiver Lift, perfekt. Matt 05.
It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rahitra here?
Ja, so viel zum Thema, alles funktioniert. Aha.
Different sections. Different
Ja, macht
animated
Sinn.
cards. They really overdo it with the security measures around here. I guess I still have some time to look around.
Ist mir zu blöd, wenn ich nichts sehe. Aber es ist gut, wir haben eine Karte. Mit der Karte kommen wir weiter. Ich habe gerade Genital gelesen. Schädel-Interneuronstimulator SIS. Allgemein bekannt als Nekroextraktor. Benutzerhandbuch. Funktion. Aufzeichnung der letzten bewussten Signale eines bereits toten Gehirns. Methode. Abgabe von elektrischen Impulsen an jene Nervenfasern, die im Endstadium eine funktionale Einheit bildeten. Folgendes Schema sollte befolgt werden. Die Haut auf der Stirn des Verstorbenen mit Hilfe der SIS reinigen. 6 flache Elektroden mit einem elastischen Band an den im Schema markierten Stellen anbringen. Den SIS auf die vorgegebenen Werte einstellen und durch Betätigen der Starttaste aktivieren. Die angeschlossenen Kopfhörer aufsetzen. Die letzten Signale des Gehirns des Verstorbenen beobachten. Achten, die vorstehende Anleitung sollte nur bei kürzlich Verstorbenen oder an Leichen in frühen Verwesungsstadien angewendet werden. Die Ergebnisse dieser Untersuchung gelten als unsicher und potenziell unethisch. Ja, offensichtlich wird das auch als unethisch betiteln. Naja. Hat was. Okay. Nee, fick dich. Den Teil lese ich jetzt echt nicht mehr. Jetzt ist Schluss damit. Ich lese sonst zu viel vor. Für die, die das lesen wollen, gibt es dann auf YouTube. Wird wahrscheinlich dann die letzte Folge dann sein auf YouTube, je nach Zeit, aber ich mache das jetzt so. Kann man schnell pausieren dazwischen. Und das sozusagen dann selbstständig lesen. Jetzt ist Schluss, ich habe jetzt keinen Bock mehr vorzulesen. Ich würde gern das Ende sehen. Und falls frage ich mich, warum soll ich jetzt überhaupt noch in den medizinischen Trakt rein? Ne, halt falsche Seite.
Someone tried to eat soap.
Das bedeutet, wir haben auch hier einen nicht intelligenten gehabt. Super. Also auch jemand, der leider unter Gedächtnisschwund leidet, nennen wir es mal netterweise so. Hat irgendwie jemand was versucht zu schreiben? Okay. Ja, die haben alle aufgegeben. Also das Wort aufgeben ist vielleicht das falsche Wort. Eine Art Radiostation. Cool, aber in dieser Art
He couldn't get out.
Retro-Look.
Poor bastard.
Scheiße, bin ich weit oben, ey.
Rachel must have given them something to calm them down. As he did in a hideout.
Schlusskaster lebt noch.
There should be more drugs around here somewhere.
Ja, wo soll ich denn Medikamente finden? Habe ich doch alle Räume abgeklappert, wirklich. Ja.
This soporific could be useful. Although I prefer not to have to use it.
Ja, Moment, das ist gebrauchbar. Also hier kann man nicht weiter, oder? Nö. Da gab's nichts. Nee. Das kurz ist okay. Professor Asima, am 24. Tag der Mission außerhalb der Basis aufgefunden. Symptome, Bewusstseinsstörung, Akinese, Mutismus, Amnesie, keinerlei Reaktion auf komplexe Stimuli, Ursache unbekannt. Erwachen für den 46. Tag der Mission angesetzt. Zeit für Forschungsprozess 22 Tage. Ja, und was mit dem passiert ist, weiß ich jetzt auch nicht ganz genau. Geile Aussicht. Ja, Medizin. Ah, das gleiche auch hier. Mach ich nicht mit. Waffe mitnehmen wäre übrigens eine schlaue Idee. Nur so by the way. Die Leute sind alle schon länger tot. Schutz gegen Fliegen, chemische Ansätze. Wir können der Besatzung vor der Landung auf Regis III GABA verabreichen. Wirkungseintritt zu langsam, durchgestrichen, beeinträchtigt die Fähigkeit der Besatzung zu sehr. Sackgasse.
They considered even the most absurd forms of protection against a cloud. And
Ja.
I don't blame
Haben
them.
sie. Alle gestorben hier. Laut des letzten Feldberichts, er erreicht uns kurz bevor die Kommunikation zusammenbrach, ist nur ein einziger Fall einer Immunität gegenüber den Aktivitäten der Fliegen bekannt. Einer der Techniker hatte Kontakt mit der Wolke, weist jedoch keinerlei Erinnerungslücken auf und hat auch keinerlei kognitive Fähigkeiten eingebüßt. Kurz gesagt, die Fliegen scheinen sich nicht für ihn zu interessieren. Wir nehmen an, dass er beim Erstkontakt mit der Wolke wahrscheinlich stressbedingt in eine Art natürlichen Stupor verfiel, wodurch seine Hirnaktivität kurzzeitig reduziert wurde. Die Wolke hielt ihn wahrscheinlich für ein neutralisiertes Individuum und kennzeichnet ihn dauerhaft als harmlos. Wir haben leider keinerlei Beweis für diese Hypothese. Da, durchgestrichen, wir haben nichts, uns fehlen die nötigen Daten.
Is that why the flies didn't wipe out all of my
Das könnte
memories?
sein, ja. Schutz gegen Fliegen, elektrische Verschleierung. Das gelöschte Gehirn weist eine deutlich reduzierte elektrische Aktivität auf. Laut neuester Berichte interessieren sich die Fliegen nicht mehr für ihre Opfer. Schlussfolgerung, wir müssen gesunde Hirnaktivität verschleiern. Tarnhaube möglich, vielleicht dünnes Metallgewebe unter dem Haar. Emission schwacher elektrischer Impulse, um Aktivität gelöschter Gehirne nachzuahmen. Keine Testperson verfügbar, Funktionstüchtigkeit des Prototyps ohne weiteren Tests nicht
I fell
nachweisbar.
into a natural stupor. It makes some sense, I guess.
Ja, so blöd war's nicht. Dieses Gerät sendet punktgenau magnetische Impulse in das Gehirn, was eine Depolarisation verursacht, die den darunterliegenden kortikalen Bereich und verknüpfte Bereiche stimuliert. Dies wiederum führt zu einer erhöhten Neuroplastizität und Neurogenese. Vorläufige Hypothese, diese Methode sollte es dem Patienten ermöglichen, sprachliche Fähigkeiten wiederzuerlangen und komplexe soziale Situationen wieder zu verstehen. Es ist jedoch nicht möglich, die Amnesie rückgängig zu machen.
So apparently there's hope. We can... No. Wait.
Die Erinnerungen kommen nicht zurück.
So much for the hope.
Kannst etwas nicht zurückholen, was ja komplett verloren ist. Nicht in diese Variante, nicht in diesem Status. Ah ne, den haben wir schon gelesen. Haben wir auch schon. Gut, ne, dann nach oben. Habe ich eine Schlafspritze. Bridge. B1 mal. Vielleicht gibt's da was Interessantes. Keine Ahnung.
Quicker than I thought. Let me put you in the bridge, I suppose.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but... Never mind.
Ich würde behaupten, ihr habt nicht gut, das ist aber eine interessante Brücke. Ein bisschen zu übertrieben groß.
Ready to activate. Spherical thrower. Anti-pro.
Rahitra!
Here.
Schöner Planet.
Yasna, are you there? What are you waiting for? Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start.
All right. Having... Okay, I'm ready. What am I looking at?
It'll be... number 5, a long-range one. It sees the entire perimeter. Better switch to a closer one.
There's the Cyclops.
Great. Force field activation.
I confirm. Field active.
Mhm.
The cloud's within reach.
I'm shooting.
Der macht einen Strahl. Okay. Oh oh.
The field is shrinking.
Calm down, Yasna. It will hold.
Whoa!
Oh, beautiful. It's not a machine, it's the devil himself. I'm telling you. Shit! I'm losing connection. Do you see anything?
They're creating a tight formation. A cyclone.
Fucking shit!
Schieß doch einfach nach oben.
The close range is dead.
No wonder. It's boiling over there.
That can't be good, right?
Was war das?
What was that?
You tell me. Can't you see anything? Probes, Yasna.
The mid-range is dead.
How about the long range?
The long range works. The cloud has stopped attacking. The Cyclops is... Huh?
What is it doing? What did you see? Yasna!
The cloud 1.
What? You said...
Don't count on the Cyclops anymore.
Ja,
Circus must have
starte.
gone haywire. It shot down the probes. Now it's probably operating with a new goal. Like all those machines
Wir
earlier.
müssen starten.
I don't understand. How? This is pure madness.
Hey, at least we still have the Invincible.
Don't mock me.
I'm not mocking you, Rahitra. They really are flying here. They'll be here in about... Just hold on for a moment. I'll find out.
Wo sind die Funkstation? Atombomben. Klasse. Wo sind die Funkstationen? Meine Fresse. Ah, da hinten. Danke. Hauptsache, die ist so ganz klein.
Condor, are you there? This is the commander of the IC Dragonfly unit.
Astrogator, this is Yasna. I managed to get to the Condor's bridge. Rahitra and I led the attack on the cloud. But the Cyclops...
Failed?
Worse. The Cyclops got out of control and knocked down the probes.
I had a feeling it would end like this. Do you know what Rahitra is planning now?
I have no idea.
Well, then I need to talk to him.
You, sir?
Yes. Can you switch me somehow?
Ja, ja.
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now. Done. Please talk.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat, this is Astrogator Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have
In
thought?
that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. I'd even say that your crew is working on it pretty damn actively. We stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications.
Playing defense sounds a lot better than we're getting our asses kicked.
Doctor, not now, please.
No, it's true. Fighting against the Cloud is exceptionally difficult. But any opponent can be defeated.
Ja.
All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way. Even the most specialized ones.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
Ah,
You still haven't answered me, Rahitra. Please, just tell me straight. What do you want?
Atomwaffe.
I'm arming the charges.
Arming what? Explosives, cluster munitions?
Hydrogen.
What?
Wasserstoff,
Rahitra,
okay, nicht
Are you
Atomwasserstoff.
serious?
Damn right. I won't leave all this unresolved.
How many warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh, that's quite an arsenal.
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. That amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Listen, Yasna, I know how it must look to you. A hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes. But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now based on my best judgment. I don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people before that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this. I know you understand. You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
Durch Rache kann man keine Leben retten.
I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge.
Ja.
We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution. Probably non-sentient ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. We won't gain anything from a mindless attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations may turn out to be crucial in helping their victims. In helping you, Rahitra.
My memory, you could...
It's possible.
Well, thank you.
What for? I haven't done anything.
For reminding me of my mom. But as long as the cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You, Rahitra, are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent. What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget, Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yasna, what do you think?
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react. To radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications. To thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Lokale Fauna.
Oh, they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields. And underground, I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles would possess our level of technology, not to mention an arsenal.
They wouldn't have. But there were other machines here as well.
Other machines? I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
About the Lyrans.
Yes, that one.
Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Craven's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth planet of the system was inhabited by intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here and that a disaster occurred. Some kind of reactor explosion, chain reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis III had no living beings on board.
Only the machines survived.
And then what? They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis III. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
What is a guiding principle of a homeostat? To survive. Apparently the machines pose a threat to one another. They use the same source of energy to function. A common, finite resource.
Okay, but why did some flies survive this? Not something bigger, better.
The way I see it, they were better. The best. In necroevolution, the bots that used up the fewest resources won. So they miniaturized, or became sedentary. The former process gave rise to the cloud. The latter started this bizarre genre of metal structures, resembling vegetation, which formed the city.
And they're still growing?
No. They lost the fight for survival, and now they're just rusting remnants. Only one form survived. The flying microbots that conquered all land areas on Regis III.
So these flies were just the best adapted.
To the conditions of this planet? Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize,
Evolution.
some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis III. The local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply,
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. It makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I mean, it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
Well, that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible. Yasna, do you agree?
Well,
yeah.
Ja,
I very
eine
much
Wolke,
agree.
was willst du?
Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
what
Genau.
if we destroy their nests?
No, Ritra. Unless we want to destroy the entire planet,
Ja,
it's impossible to eliminate them all. And even then, there's no guarantee they would die in space. After all, the flies need no air, water, or food, only solar energy.
But what else could we do, if not attack?
weg. Und
We
wir
can
fliehen.
leave this place and never come back. We have a lander.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. You, on the other hand? I'm surprised you didn't evacuate already.
Well, I had to make sure you won't do something you'll deeply regret.
Huh. Done. Warheads are armed. One more press of a button, and there'll be no turning back.
Ist keine gute Idee.
That was close.
I'm suspending all actions leading to conflict. But what should I do now?
Well, we have a lander. So you can get to the Dragonfly.
All of us?
Yes. Your men are welcome on board.
I'm going back. And you, Rahitra? Are you flying with us?
You actually mean it? Damn. Thank you. But I can't leave just before my people arrive. I have to tell them about the cloud, necroevolution, this whole mess.
But you...
I can handle it, Yasna. I'll take the stimulants and hold out until they arrive. Whatever it takes to stay awake. Maybe I can write it all down.
Good idea. Making records help me keep my head in all this madness.
That's comforting, I guess.
Also ich gehe auf mein
I've
Schiff.
prepared Hopper for departure, but there's still a matter of access to the landing pad on the bow.
Navik, how do you know about our landing pad?
Well, you know what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Astrogator likes big ships.
Right. Anyway, someone has to break the force field and open the dome.
The field automatically deactivates when the dome is opened. It's the same switch on the control station.
All right. Sounds simple enough. Okay, got it. Everything's ready, Astrogator.
Copy that. Hopper is on its way.
Good luck, Rahitra.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Have a safe flight, Yasna.
Danke.
Your Commonwealth ain't all that bad.
Hm. Was ist das LP? Ist das der, wo ein Lander landen könnte? Okay.
Yasna, can you hear me?
Yes,
Ah,
we've reconnected.
Great. Hopper is just landing.
Wow, already?
It went smoothly. The landing pad is generous in proportion.
Like everything here. Hey, I can see Hopper. Can't believe I'm finally coming back to you.
I'm very happy to hear it, Yasna.
Me too, it's just... It was such a long and difficult mission.
ja.
Are you ready?
I'll just close the hatch and...
And what?
Never mind. I'm gonna strap myself in now.
Hey, wir brauchen auch einen Vorteil. Das Commonwealth braucht
Ready.
auch einen Vorteil gegenüber den
Copy
anderen.
that. Hopper is taking off in 3, 2, 1.
Das Commonwealth braucht auch einen Vorteil gegenüber der Allianz. Also nehmen wir das mit. Yasna hat ihre Geschichte auf Regis 3 beendet. Ja. Storytechnisch ein verdammt gutes Spiel, definitiv. War jetzt ein bisschen länger dran als erwartet. Durchschnitt sollte man in 5 Stunden durch sein. Ziehen wir eine Stunde ab. Ja, 5,5. Habe plus minus eine Stunde Pause dazwischen etwa gemacht. Klopause, Raidpause etc. pp. Ja, plus minus eine Stunde. Vielleicht auch weniger. Aber wirklich definitiv storytechnisch ein verdammt gutes Spiel. Das war echt eine geile Story, das Spiel. Fand die Hammer. Hat sich definitiv gelohnt, das durchzuspielen. Danke, dass ihr das Spiel abgestimmt habt. Absolut Dankeschön. Das war eine gute Entscheidung, das für die Abstimmung auszuwählen. Ebenfalls auszuwählen, neben den anderen 5, die nicht gewählt wurden dann, schlussendlich. Also nicht die Mehrheitsstimmen hatten, sagen wir so. War ja schlussendlich ein Kopf-an-Kopf-Rennen mit Amnesia der Bunker. Aber bin eigentlich ziemlich froh, dass es kein Horrorspiel wurde, sondern eher ein storylastiges, Mystery-lastiges Sci-Fi-Spiel. Das war wirklich... gefiel mir. Definitiv. Falls es jemals mal von dem Spiel einen zweiten Teil geben würde, würde ich den definitiv auch spielen. Das kann ich jetzt schon mal sagen. Definitiv. Weil schon der Part hat mir schon extrem gut gefallen. Also wirklich? Klasse. Das Spiel gefällt mir.